Hi, it's Mike from bookup.com, also known as the worst marketer in chess. So, did you read the free report? I came up with a catchy title, Chess Openings Wizard Sucks. And it will make total sense after you read the report. It is worth reading. I promise you, if you read it, you will become a better chess player. So, a good marketer would have endorsements, testimonials, and I have a few to show you, and stay tuned because at the end I'm going to tell you about one from a Grandmaster you're really going to like. In this one, I finally got around to trying out the speed learning, and after reviewing my speed learning video several times and then going to play online, I realized that one of the unexpected benefits was that I now have more confidence in my openings. There is nothing quite like knowing the correct move to play in the opening during a 15-minute game. Thank you very much, Stephen. I love this one. I really enjoyed the Mighty Wizard so far. I used photo learning, which is the speed learning, with the 100 endings. That's one of our ebooks. Got through about half of it, and it really does help. And I realized I was seeing a lot more. I could back it up by playing out variations, and it was amazing. Thank you, Ed. And this one's just thanking me for the video on analyzing my repertoire overnight. Okay. I started doing it with my repertoire, and it is sensational. It really is a cool tool. Thank you very much, Alan. So this one I like. Kids. My 11-year-old Ruben, who uses the program, had his first draw with a 2100 player. That had to be cool. So keep cranking out the ebooks. They seem to work. And this week we fly Ruben out to Edmonton for the Youth Championships. All right. And your program will be with us on our new laptop for some last-minute practice. Good idea. Thank you, Rick. I love this software already. All right. I've been using the training function nonstop, and now I remember all the lines I'm currently studying, some of them up to 25 moves deep. And before Cow, I was constantly mixing everything up. That's pretty much how it goes. Thank you, Andre. So I'm having a blast with your software. Mapped out my lines of the French. I've used back solving. I'm training on it. This is so much better than the piles of papers I've been using. Thank you very much, Ed. So I like this one. The one thing I can say is your commitment to and belief in bookup/cow is palpable and contagious. Aww. Thank you for saying that. So I want to express my appreciation, and I know I'm not alone here, to you, me, I guess in this case, for making a real contribution to the development, growth, and evolution of this great game. I appreciate that, Alexis. Thank you very much. So I play postal chess on a really good site, and Cow's been indispensable for a player like me. I can see the players that do not have this tool for opening analysis because I beat them. All right. So once again, great software. Thank you very much, Clive. And awesome. Hey, you always like to see a bunch of exclamation marks after the word awesome in a testimonial, right? So you need to market this feature a little harder. I'm not sure what feature he was writing me about. But he really is enjoying the Zinzi repertoire. It's a fantastic freebie. Got that. And so, yeah, a great training tool once you have a book to work with. And he's obviously working on his own book. So I've been playing with the Scotch Gambit today. Now, we don't have a book on the Scotch Gambit, so I'm assuming it's his own analysis. Been trying to memorize the various lines. But now with your tool, they're falling into my brain very quickly. That really is how it works. And thank you very much, Randy. So another one, another boy. All right, my son, age 10. One of the top players in the UK in his age group has started using your opening software. And this has made a huge difference. He's never been willing or able to study or follow books by himself, and while videos help, they don't cover all the combinations. However, he will use this, and now sometimes works through on a laptop on the way to a tournament in the car, and is consequently much more confident playing his openings. So yeah, 10-year-olds could use it. And I like this one. Oh yeah, the last 2 tournaments he's played in, he's won, and he's over $400 better off as a result. I think those are his mother's initials, if I recall. So here's a guy who purchased it a few years ago, and before that he owned the Bookup, probably the Bookup 2000. And so he had these programs, but he didn't start using them seriously until last year. So my starting rating after a nearly 30-year hiatus was 1568. And after only 3 tournaments, 12 games total, he managed to increase his rating by 139 points. And more exclamation marks. Gotta love that. So not only that, but hey, I won my class, Class C. So hey, can it be used by Class C players? Yes, it can. And he thinks he had by far the toughest opponents. Well, everybody thinks they have the toughest opponents ever. So, and I like what he says. He says, the only way to have a chance is to study using software such as Cow. Well, I don't know if it's the only way, because I'm sure there are players out there doing quite well without it, but it sure makes the job a lot easier. So yeah, thanks for an awesome piece of software. Look forward to the future versions. Thank you, John. So I promised you a story about the Grandmaster testimonial. Well, years ago, we had a 9-month, 200-point rating guarantee. And after a while, we had to take it down because our credit card processor took a look at our website and said that a 9-month guarantee was too long. So they only wanted to give refunds maybe 30 days or 45 days at the outset. So it's like, okay, fine. We switched it to 30 days. Now, if you have a problem with it in 9 months, if you're not getting the results you want, I'll buy it back. Just don't tell the credit card company. So years ago, we were at the New York Open. Chuck Schuling and I, actually, we were demonstrating Book Up 2000, most likely then. Up comes a Grandmaster. And I won't mention his name, but his initials were Peter Spidler. And Peter sat down and took a look at our guarantee and said, if I, got your guaranteed 200-point rating increase, that'd put me about 100 points better than Kasparov. And I just looked at him and said, okay, game on, guaranteed. So who cares? We'll go from there. And Peter, just so you know, paid the full $197 for the professional version. I know it's a better marketing tactic to give away the program to all Grandmasters. And maybe we'll do that someday, but we've not done it yet in our 30-year history. So when he mentions Book Up in his commentary like a few weeks ago in the World Championship matches, we did not compensate him for that. Just so you know, it's because Peter likes us and likes the program. So from this video, you're getting that I've been making professional chess software for more than 30 years. That should be enough to say, maybe I should take a look at it. And you also get that people like the program and they're getting good results with it. And finally, if for some reason you don't get good results, it's guaranteed. I'll buy your copy back. So there you go. At this point, a really good marketer is going to have a call to action, like go to the website, buy my stuff. But the program, the new version, isn't out yet. I'd say wait, don't buy it right now. What I'd say do now is to go read that manifesto if you haven't read it. I promise you, it will make a difference in how you play chess. Then, my call to action would be watch your email for the official launch. And before then, I'm probably going to have another video showing you how you actually get these benefits from the software. Watch your email for that video. And if you do decide ultimately to buy it when it gets launched, I will see you inside the members forum. Thank you so much for watching.